Hey guys, today we're going to be working with the Ryobi RM300E. Now we converted ours to lithium ion batteries just because they last longer, and lead acid batteries are a lot heavier. So we got more performance and faster performance and better charging capability. So instead of it lasting a couple years, it can last 8+ years. But today we're not going over that. Today we're going to be replacing some mowing blades. So these are the blades that go underneath the lawnmower to actually cut the grass. Well, my son was actually driving this and ran over a stump, and it kind of bent the crud out of one of them. So we're going to go ahead and flip this over, and we're going to replace actually both of them because, I mean, this has never been done before, so I figured we should probably just replace both. So before we start, we always want to make sure we're in the off position on the lawnmower itself. You can see our brake is not on, so we want to get in here, push down on our brake, use the other foot, push that down just to keep it locked in so it won't move anywhere, because we're going to have to tip this on its side so that we can get access to these other blades. Okay, as you can see, we got our lawnmower up on its side. We got a mat down here to protect us as we're kneeling down. The first thing you want to do is make sure you actually have the right blade. As you can see, it's got these special notches here, and we just want to kind of line that up just to make sure it's the right length and everything. And it looks like, yeah, these are the right ones. The holes line up on everything. So yes, these are going to be the right ones for this lawnmower. It's always important to check the manufacturers and just making sure you're replacing with the exact OEM blades, just because that's just best practice. So in your ratchet set, you're going to want to use a number 15 socket to put on this bolt. Now, to get these nuts off, when you try to turn this, it's going to turn the blade, right? So what we want to do is put that there, and then maybe grab a hammer or something. You can kind of notch it in place here and hold it, and then twist that off, and then you can get your nut loose, and then hopefully you can just spin it off. I mean, that's what we did. I'm sure you can. There's some other ways to do it, but we just found that to be the easiest. So we can go ahead and unscrew this to get our blade off. It's important to make sure you keep that other washer. You see how we just took that off? We want to make sure we do the same thing. So here's our new one. You can see we just need to rotate it. That matches just like that. Come up here and make it nice and snug. You can see it fits perfectly. Get our nut. Make sure the bent side goes up like that. Lock it back in and put our nut back on. And we want to make sure it gets nice and snug. Alright, so we got that nice and snug. Rotate it a little bit, make sure it's nice and tight in there. Now we can move on to the next one. Same principle. Might need a hammer to wedge it in there so then you can get your blade off. So we just unscrew it. Same thing. Take the washer off. Remove the old one. So you can see this one's not bent, but you can just see it's just very dull and dirty and gross, right? So let's get the next one in. Same thing. Line up the holes. Get our washer in there. And put our bolt back on. And now we're going to tighten it, and you can see we put the washer back on, the nut, make sure the holes line up, and we got this to wedge the blade so we can make sure we get a nice tight on that nut. Alright, that's nice and snug. We're going to move it, make sure it's not loose or moving anywhere. Now, since we have this flipped over, you can also go ahead and take some of this debris that kind of got wind up on that motor there. You can clean that up, clean up anything else that you might see that needs cleaning. But other than that, we're ready to go and test this out. Alright, we got it flipped over. We're going to get on. Take it for a little test run here. Going to turn on our power. We're going to release our brake and start moving forward. As soon as we clear the garage here, we'll turn on our blades. There you guys have it. We're ready to start mowing our grass again now that we don't have that bent blade underneath. Hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.